My experience growing up in the church in general has been, I grew up in different churches. My dad was in the Army, so we moved around, but it was all traditional. I was in a Lutheran church for a little while, Church of Christ, Methodist, and ended up in the Presbyterian church where I was confirmed. And all those churches were fairly traditional. We sang hymns. It was all pews, and really grew to value that. And when I got to college, though, I ended up going to a non-denominational church that was, there were no pews. The sanctuary actually doubled as a gym. They used PowerPoints to do worship, and had a full band leading worship. So it was a different experience as I was going through college, and then came back and I'm now working at a church that is kind of trying to do the in-between thing. We don't have PowerPoints for worship, but we have a guitar and a piano that play for a contemporary service in the middle, and two traditional services that take place at 8:15 and 11.
I'm here in Nokesville, Virginia, where Greenwich Presbyterian Church, not only an historic church, but a growing church, plans to erect a new sanctuary right here on these grounds.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now.
So it's been 40 years in the making. When they initially were talking about a building expansion in 1970. The building's going to be equipped for the 21st century, so the lines will be run for all of the cable that you'd want between different rooms. It'll be prepared for projectors and screens if that's the direction that the church eventually takes, so the building can accommodate it, but it probably won't have that to begin with.
My chains are gone, I've been set free. My God, my Savior has ransomed me, and like a flood, His mercy reigns, unending love, amazing grace. My chains are gone, I've been set free. My God, my Savior has ransomed me, and like a flood, His mercy reigns, unending love, amazing grace.
I'm here in Coatesville, Ohio, at Victory Christian Center. At Victory, the use of multimedia technology is a crucial part of their ministry, and here's why.
The audio and video of every service is not only recorded in high definition, but is also streamed live on the web, welcoming in a whole other audience. Ross Lytle has been the communications director here since before their new worship center was built in 2008.
It allows us, because we have such a big worship center here, it allows us to put images on the screen so people in the back, if they can't really see Pastor up front, we put the images on the screen so they can see them. The sound is important because every word that Pastor says, they need to hear that. So we make sure that the sound is crisp and clean. We have what we call a digital array system here, which means that everything that's in front of the house is the same level as what's in the rear of the house. We have what we call an online campus. Not only do we have 6 campuses in 6 different locations throughout a 5-county area, we have over 200 people that watch our stream online every week, and it's important that we have the sight, the sound, the lighting, the video. Everything that we use in-house has to be ready and available for them because that's church to them as well. So I came aboard and automatically we started to do the transition, and we've been streaming live for about 6 years now.
Our God is greater, our God is stronger, God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer, awesome.
We'd advise them, for one, less is more. Don't jump into this thinking that you got to have everything at one time.
And if our God is for us, then who could ever stop us? And if our God is with us, then what could stand against?
And yes, I mean, look at the world out there. People now come and they expect that when they come into the church. I think they expect excellence. Maybe some don't. Maybe you're a little surprised. Well, they thought it was not going to be good. But we really want to give 100% the best, and it's definitely been worth every penny we've ever spent. We watch the money and be careful about it, but this is something we believe in. Media is real important to us here at Victory.
Our God is greater, our God is stronger, God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer, awesome in power. Our God, our God, our God is greater, our God is stronger, God, you are higher than any other. Our God is healer, awesome in power. Our God, our God.
Seekers is a weekly Christian fellowship group, of which during my time at Westminster, I ran the sound and lighting equipment. Matt Wilson is the leader of the praise team.
My church growing up, it was a very traditional church, very traditional Presbyterian church. It still is. It's a big church with very high ceilings, stained glass windows. It's a beautiful church. We have an organ, traditional order of worship, same every week. But I also see the advantages and the side of the contemporary too. Though I don't know that I would say I have a preference. but I can see the advantages and disadvantages to both of them.
So we have students who are very comfortable with contemporary worship. We have students that come out of a blended type of service. You have students who come out of a service that is very traditional. So we recognize that. We recognize that some students have particular liturgies they're comfortable with. So we try to figure out how can we, within the context of a worship service, connect with different people, realizing we can't connect with everybody.
You stood before creation, eternity in your hands. You spoke the earth into motion, my soul now to stand. You stood before my failures, carried the cross for my shame. My sin weighed upon your shoulders, my soul now to stand. So what can I say? What could I do?
Contemporary is an actual interesting transition because some churches I don't believe are designed to become contemporary. And I don't just mean the architecture, I mean within the structure of a worship service. To make that transition, I think you probably would do that gradually by perhaps starting a second worship experience and that is designed to be
Route, maybe do it slowly, maybe keep a piano, use a piano on some of the hymns and then throw a guitar in with it, things like that. I know that was a big success.
So I'll stand with arms high and not abandoned in awe of the one who gave it all. So I'll stand, my soul, Lord, to you surrendered. All I am is yours. So I'll stand, my arms high and not abandoned in awe of the one who gave it all. So I'll stand, my soul, Lord, to you surrendered. All I am is yours. So I stand with arms high and not abandoned in awe of the one who gave it all. And I stand, my soul, Lord, to you surrendered. All I am is yours.